not many people wear it. Why? I'm asking why, what's wrong with the world? But I'm okay with it because I'm the special one who wears it. On a scale from 0 to 10, 10, very sexy. How sexy is this?
I would say 10.
That's 10 out of 10. And she'll be like, oh, what's your secret? And you're going to be like, this is my secret.
Welcome to the channel. Today we've got Matty here. He is visiting this channel to tell you about 15 favorite fragrances from our 800 plus fragrance collection. So these must be very special to people on this list. He selected these 15 especially, and he's going to tell you about it.
Okay, I have 15 fragrances and I'm going from my least favorite to my top favorite, but they're all smashing. It's so difficult to kind of put them into that way, like which ones do I like more? And they're all for different occasions. So yeah, it all depends. But I will start from this one. It is a killer anyway. This one is Oman Parfums. Do they still have Oman Parfums, or is it...
I think they don't. They've got the intense version.
The intense version. So if you're looking for something that is the closest, that would be Intense, Dior Intense. Still very similar fragrance, I would say. This one just is a little bit stronger, probably longer lasting, but still the other one,
great.
Yeah, I'm going to show you this on the screen as well. It's just an amazing fragrance, and this is, I have to admit, it's like a evening time fragrance or winter time fragrance, or maybe like a super special occasion, very smart outfit kind of occasion, I would say. It's very irisy fragrance. If you don't like iris, it's not going to be for you. If you love iris, you're going to love this fragrance. And I absolutely adore iris, and this fragrance is one of my most favorite fragrances in the whole 800 fragrances collection that we have just on the right hand side here. And this is absolutely stunning. Do you like this one?
Yeah, I love this one. I bought it. So I must have loved it. Yeah, I hunted it down. I loved it so much that it was being discontinued when I was trying to buy it. So I just went to every Dior counter, and one lady had one I
remember that
in
actually.
a drawer, and she sold it to me. But yeah, I love it so much.
Yeah, that was about 3 years ago or something. Yeah. A smashing fragrance. Another fragrance, completely different realm. It's a fresh fragrance, excellent for the summer, or if you like using something a bit fresher during a winter, that would be nice for you as well. It's Hermes Eau Givrée. This is very grapefruity fragrance, and I fell in love with this, especially when we went to France, south of France, to Cannes. We had a business event there, and I was wearing this one for an entire week. That's why I've got so little, because I was using it all week long. And then
afterwards as well, yeah.
And now obviously, yes, I'm using it as much as I can, but it's running low. And I'm feeling bad to finish a bottle because I have so many fragrances. I'm like, I should be using more of them. But now it reminds me of that place of south of France, and it truly does smell very luxurious. As you know, Cannes is a very luxurious place for people who have money, and that's how it is. Just smells. It smells like this rich south of France dude. He's just wearing a linen shirt. He has tons of money. He doesn't have to prove anything. He's just walking around with his loafers or flip flops, and he's just chilling and smelling amazing. And all the women are just looking at him, and they're just like, this guy is so hot.
That is the story that you tell yourself.
That's basically me walking around Cannes. No.
But it is a very good fragrance, and I think it's the most different out of a Terre d'Hermes range. This one does really smell different than the Terre d'Hermes or the Toilette or Fresh and the other ones. So
absolutely recommend this one. At first, I wasn't that in love. Once I got into it, I was like, I started appreciating it. Just letting you know. Killer fragrance. Next fragrance, another designer. The designer bomb. It's coming. Dolce Gabbana Pour Homme. You may heard about this one. If you haven't, it's not super popular, so maybe this is the first time when you're hearing about this fragrance. I am always talking about this fragrance because
light blue is more popular for sure.
Is it? Okay. I'm always talking about this fragrance because I used to wear this when I was in my early 20s. It just smells it smells so good because the guy who I kind of admired and I was looking up to, he used to wear this one with the old version with like a sticker on this one on the bottle. Now it's just like kind of printed on the bottle, but still. I know they have changed this scent a little bit, but still, get yourself Pour-Homme. If you like tobacco, it's just a little bit of that tobacco here. Still, you could still smell it, can you?
Yeah, it's like a lavendery. I would say if you like YSL La Nuit de l'Homme.
Oh, that's like a soft.
Yeah, like a soft, very, I would say like cozy, cuddly, romantic fragrance.
Netflix and chill or date kind of fragrance.
Yeah, that is the sort of fragrance this is.
You heard it, guys. It's no, but I would say this is really good date fragrance. You have to get a little bit closer. Maybe it's not the strongest, the longest lasting. So I must warn you.
No, it is long lasting.
Is it?
Yeah, I can definitely smell on you.
Oh, so maybe I'm just getting used to it so much that I can't smell it.
Maybe because you've worn it for so many years, but yeah, I can smell it.
Okay, so it is long lasting, but it's not as projecting then. You have to be a little bit closer. So if you're looking for that super strong, fragrance, this one may be not for you. But if you're looking for something that you're going to get closer to somebody, and she'll be like, oh, what's your secret? And you're going to be like, this is my secret.
But it still isn't like skin scent. It still projects. It's just not really loud.
Yeah. Thanks for
clarifying
that. Next fragrance is Atelier Desol Cruy Sacré. Is my French accent good? An incredible dry and woody fragrance. It's just so dry, and it smells like it works excellent with my leather jacket, which I wear often when I show you the bottles. But it's very masculine fragrance.
Yeah, it's dry, woody. It's got tons of saffron. This, you don't wear it enough now because you're saving.
Yes,
because he used it up pretty quickly after getting it.
And I was like, I have to slow down.
But I love it. You can't. You just get obsessed with the scent.
Would you say that's a sexy fragrance?
Yeah, very sexy.
Okay, that was very confident.
Yeah. And if you like oud wood, then you would like this sort of a scent
100%.
because it's like the same dry, woody sort of vibe.
100%. Yeah.
Smashing it.
Number 11 on the list is Amouage Interlude Black Iris. You remember I told you about the first one? Probably still you do, because that was just a few minutes ago. It's Dior Homme Intense. This is also like a black tie event. Very serious, very formal, I would say. Oh, you're not fully agreeing with me. Anyway, that's my opinion.
Yeah.
I think it's very, very dominant kind of a fragrance.
I think though, if you lived in the Middle East, you could wear it every single day though.
That's a very good,
because
context
wear
is
fragrances
important.
Different.
Yes,
there.
Context is important. That's right. But here in England, you don't smell people smelling like this on a daily basis.
If you go into Harrods, you would, but not.
That's the thing.
If not Harrods countryside.
Harrods is a posh luxury place to shop for different kind of stuff in London. This makes me feel like I'm a billionaire. It smells so unique. This is so strong. This is so long lasting. One of the longest lasting fragrances in my collection, in our collection. Probably the longest lasting. There is one that is longer lasting than this one that I can see now. I will mention that when it comes to it. But
and you've worn it a lot, and you only used up this much because you literally need 2 sprays, and you are very strongly smelling this scent, so you don't need a ton.
So if this sounds like your cup of tea, probably if you're from Middle East, you probably love that kind of scents even more. Then this is a no-brainer, because you're not gonna need a lot unless you like to smell really strong. Then go and get yourself this one, and you will love it. Absolutely outstanding quality fragrance. And next one, this is number 10. This is a designer. It made it to the top 10. There is one more designer fragrance that's going to be in the top 10. But this is number 10. It's Hermes, just a classic one, Eau de Toilette. And that's the word, classic. It's a classy fragrance. It will never go out of style. It will always be relevant. You can pick this one as your signature fragrance and wear it for another 50 years, and it's still going to be smelling amazing, and you're going to smell like...
Classy dude.
I don't know what to say, but you're going to smell so good for 50 years. Yeah, this is brilliant. This is everyday.
This is to me like
this is everyday fragrance. Perfect everyday fragrance.
I love this one more than the Eau de Givray, just because I like the green intensity of this. It's so good. And I think it, to me, a light blue, for example, Dolce Gabbana, is perfect summer fragrance, but it's sporty.
Yeah.
This is a fresh cologne that isn't sporty, but it's more of like a classy. And I just,
well said.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah, perfectly described. This is all year round, everyday kind of fragrance. You can't go wrong with this one.
Excellent.
Excellentos it is. Number 9, are you ready? This is so good. It feels like it shouldn't be on number 9, but all of them here are so good. The rest is so outstandingly good that it's...
Yeah, he spent a long time trying to put this in order.
Yes, believe me. But it's here. But just take your time to just let it soak in. It's Elysium Roja Parfums. This is such a masculine, amazing, fresh and woody fragrance for men.
Yeah.
This is so good.
Nearly run out.
And the amazing thing about this one is that it is fresh, but it's still very long lasting. You spray yourself with this one in the morning, and afternoon you're still smelling with Elysium. So that's why this is worth its price tag. It's a niche fragrance, but it's worth it, and it's not basic fresh fragrance. It's a little bit more sophisticated, but still approachable and easy to understand.
Very attractive, very masculine, very just, if you love blue fragrances, you have to at least try and sample Elysium, because I guarantee you, you'll try it and you'll just be like, oh my gosh, I didn't know a fragrance like this existed and I want it.
Question to Monica, on a scale from 0 to 10. 10, very sexy. How sexy is this?
I would say 10.
That's 10 out of 10.
Yeah, it's very sexy. And I think, at least me, I love like shower fresh blue colognes very much.
And the next fragrance, I'm gonna give you a 2, but it's like a 1 because I'm gonna give you alternative. It's the Blazing Mr. Sam from Portraits Penhaligons and Chopard Oud Malaki. So I'm gonna suggest this one to you because of the price tag. It's just more affordable, isn't it?
Yeah, it's much more.
Yes, it's much more affordable, and it smells very similar. This is my pick, but you know, we're just crazy about fragrances and we have loads of them. But if you maybe just starting out and you'd like to try that kind of fragrance, I'll describe it in a second, then I would just go for Chopard Oud Malaki.
Yeah, you can get it at discount. It's very affordable.
Exactly, so you're gonna get it even cheaper. Yeah. But this is very smooth, I would say, very smooth. And also, as Dolce Gabbana Pour Homme, a scent that is brilliant for dating. It's brilliant for evening, but I'm not saying it's evening exclusively, but it's good Netflix and chill fragrance. Yeah. If the girl's gonna be close to you and she's gonna smell this, she will want to eat you up alive. It's very, very good.
It's very soft.
It's soft coconutty, right?
Yeah. It's got sandalwood, which smells coconutty in a lot of fragrances.
I thought it's
because you can't extract coconut, but that's why when you smell coconut in a fragrance, it's mostly sandalwood. But yeah, it's very calming.
Yeah,
that sandalwood, it's just, it's so nice.
Yeah, it's so nice.
It's just magical.
Yeah, just so nice.
And there's a bit of freshness in here still. There's this freshness, but this sandalwood wood, it's very just musky and a bit powdery. It just smells amazing.
You heard it. That's this one. Or if you're fragrance obsessed and you're just building your fragrance collection and you want to add something even more special, I would just go for Portrait Penhaligons. Can you distinguish what's the difference? Okay, definitely. So can you let us know? Because I actually can't.
Yeah, this one is much more spicy and there's much more going on. This one is quite linear, the Oud Malaki. But this, I can definitely tell a difference. It's sweeter, it's also fresher. It's just, you can tell.
More complex.
If you've got like a more complex nose or if you smell loads of fragrances, then I think your sense of smell develops and then you can tell. So if you're that person that really enjoys, natural oils, fragrances that smell more like 3D, because natural oils smell more 3D, more robust, then you'll definitely appreciate this one.
Oh, okay. So,
but smell-wise, for most people, they would be very, very similar.
In a summary, if you're just starting out with fragrances, I'll recommend this one. If you're a frag head and you have massive collection, add this one. Next fragrance is your lovely Parfums de Marly. I know there are many people who love this brand, and I absolutely love. I think this is the best Parfums de Marly for me. It's a Leighton exclusive. That's me. That's my opinion. And this is so spicy, so interesting. Like, can you please help me describe it? It's more like here.
Yeah, I know. I can smell. It's very green as well.
It is.
Slightly bitter. It's green apple, and it's got this oriental spice to it. It's fresh, but with oriental spice. So if you love like Amouage fragrances, if you like spicy notes like this, then you might enjoy this one as well.
And it's quite long lasting as well.
Yeah.
For me, you can actually say, can you smell me?
It's definitely long lasting, and I like it that it's it's got a little bit of spiciness, a bit of oriental quality to it, but it's not overdoing it. So I think if somebody's trying to get into that, then they'll still like it. It's not like a full-on oriental fragrance.
Yeah.
It's just got a little bit in there, but it's still super likable and super crowd-pleasing.
And the next one, it's a leathery fragrance. As you can tell by the name, it's Italian leather from Memo Paris. This is one of my best discoveries of last 2 years. I remember we went once to Selfridges and I smelled it and I was like, I want it. And you actually bought it for me for my birthday, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yes, it's just leather, but it's a perfect leather. Oh, this is so good.
I can smell it.
Yeah, this one or Iris Malikan from Maison Crivelli. These two, they are very similar. The Maison Crivelli is longer lasting, but this one is also amazing. So you can, if you don't have any of these, try the other one. But still, I can recommend both of them. But this is just my ideal leather fragrance.
Yeah, it's a bit nutty and also a bit. Can you smell like cigarettes in here?
A little bit. That's what I love about it. But it's not like that stinky cigarette that like a poor person kind of a scent. Yeah. But it's this richness in that.
Yeah, it must be
exclusivity.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's very nice. There is that distinct smell in it. We both have never smoked, so it's it's weird for us to like it, but it is nice. So believe us, it's actually nice. Because
I think that people may know what you're talking about. If you like that kind of scent of cigarette, but like this exclusive rich, you will love this for sure. Just try it. Get yourself even a sample. We'll link some website with samples in the description of the video, and you can just try it. Yeah. And
then
you'll
try
see.
it. If you don't like that cigarette smoke, then get the Iris Malikan, because that one doesn't have that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
But this
between
one
them.
definitely does.
Such a good fragrance. I love it. I just want to spray all over this time.
After this video, Matthew,
I'm going to have 10 different fragrances later.
I'll just put you outside to air out a little bit.
And the next one, I already want to spray myself with this one. It's
but you won't.
It's Roja Parfums, another Roja, and it's Elysium.
No.
I just said Elysium couple. That's Enigma, also Enigma Parfum Cologne. This is the funnest fragrance you'll find on the planet Earth. It's so fun.
Yeah.
But Monica also describes it as a sexy, very sexy cologne. So this, if you like the sound of that, if you consider yourself as a person who likes to have fun but also want to smell sexy, what are you waiting for? This is the best.
And it's like a good time. And it's truly Coca-Cola. I love the smell of Coca-Cola. And this is Coca-Cola and leather jacket.
Oh,
and
what a combo.
Just an amazing fun cologne. You think it wouldn't work, but it does. And it's absolutely amazing. And I see a pattern that the colognes that you love, you very quickly wear them to about like halfway there.
This is such a good
And then you stop wearing them because you're like, oh no, I've used it up.
I'm too fast.
And all the ones that you love are usually like to halfway, and then you just barely use them.
This is so true. I'm looking at nearly every bottle is half empty.
And then you're like, oh no, it's running out.
So this is not fake. Like this is, I'm not faking it. This is real, guys. I'm using them a lot.
He actually uses fragrances all the time.
Another one.
Yeah. See? And it's usually like we got this one about 2 years ago, and you went like really obsessed with it, and then like, oh.
Yeah, and I slowed down. Yeah, exactly. And this is designer fragrance that went the farthest in the list. It's L'Homme Idéal Longtemps from Guerlain.
But you also love the one in the black bottle.
Isn't that the same? Because they're just changing bottles.
But I think there is one matte black one.
Okay, what I like about this one is the pepper inside. And I think that's the thing that I also like in the one that has a black bottle. If you're gonna go with this one, for the sake of the video, let's stick with this one. L'Homme Idéal Longtemps Guerlain. This is a peppery, but at the same time fresh fragrance. You can wear it every day, and you will not go wrong with that, and people will like it, and you will smell unique because not many people wear it. Why? I'm asking why. What's wrong with the world? But I'm okay with it because I'm the special one who wears it.
But I think most people will go for like Dior Sauvage or Bleu de Chanel, which are great fragrances, but people are like, oh, I know this one, I'll just stick to this, and they don't venture outside of it. Whereas like this is so good, but it's not Dior Sauvage.
Anything else to say about this one? Because I'm not describing notes maybe as accurately or like
but I think it's good for you to also say like your experience wearing it. I like that it's citrusy. We've got quite a few L'Homme Idéals. This one is the most fresh out of the ones that we have, and I think it's the most everyday. The other ones are like more fall, more autumn. This one is the most year round, I would say.
So all year round and every day.
Yeah.
Excellent. And top 3. This is so serious now. This is heavy now. The reason I didn't put this one on number 1, and the reason I didn't put the number 2 on number 1 is because I'm absolutely obsessed with number 1 now. So it's like a recent obsession, new discovery. It's like you just excited about new hobby or something. That's what I'm feeling about number 1. So just wait for that one. Yeah. But for now, green Irish tweed from Creed. Did I say Creed? Yes, but it's from Creed. Oh boy, this is such a masculine, such a manly, such a grown-up, mature guy. Mature, I don't mean old, but it can also be old, but it doesn't smell old. It just smells so wise. It smells so rich. Like this guy is literally rich. Like he's got like he's got good money. He's got like a ton of properties. his pension pot is already overflowing, and he's so stable. Also emotionally, and he's controlling himself. And he's wearing Creed green Irish tweed. That's what I'm imagining when I'm smelling this fragrance. And I'm also gonna just tiny bit. Did you see that empty spray? Because there's not much inside already here.
Is it?
No, yeah, that's one of them. I'm wearing them really quickly, and then
I didn't know, guys. So
I love this.
Yeah.
This is so good.
We're in trouble.
It's so refreshing. Even though it's fresh, wear it during winter and it works. It always works. And yeah.
It's very green and it smells like stability.
It smells like stability. If you want to impress really young women, girls, then probably not with this one. But let's say you are 30-something, 40-something, 50-something, and you are interested in impressing your 40-something girlfriend, just try this. She will love you. This is so good. Anything to add?
No.
Yes. Number 2. This video is very long, so I gotta be quick, but they are so
Number
good.
Number 2. I don't want you to have it. I want me to have it.
It's a perfect unisex fragrance. I must say that this is not strictly masculine fragrance. I'm just gonna say the name now. I'm not gonna. It's ingredients from Maison Crivelli. This is such a unique fragrance. It smells like clean laundry. It smells like you are ironing your clothes and the steam is coming off the ironing board. It smells so cozy, so comforting. And it's extremely long lasting. That's the fragrance I was talking about to you before when I was saying Amouage Interlude Black Iris. That is probably even longer lasting. I think this is the longest lasting from all of them.
Super hyper long lasting. I mean, it's the longest lasting out of everything. And it's no kidding. You literally can't kind of wash it off. It's literally a problem if you don't like it.
Very unique fragrance though, again.
Yeah, very unique. I would say maybe get a sample, but it's hard to get a sample because it's only sold on Maison Crivelli's website. But I'll try to maybe find a sample for you. But it's super spicy. I would say like the closest fragrance that we have to it is perhaps Greenly from Parfums de
But
Marly.
still, it's not the same.
It's not, but
No.
the closest one, it's like, it's very spicy. So think Greenly, but even more spicy. And this cozy, staticky, woody.
Yeah, it's just, for me, this
Scent.
fragrance stands on its own from everything.
There's nothing
It's different
like it.
category.
Yeah.
You must try it if you want to understand fully what I'm talking about.
Yeah, because it's hard to describe. It's literally, there isn't anything like it.
Yeah. And number 1, that's the obsession. That's the
recent one. Yeah.
recent one. That's the fulfilled fantasy. That's the a dream come true. That is freshness like a waterfall overdose from Oman Luxury. This is such a amazing, fresh fragrance that you can wear all year long and on a daily basis, and you are gonna be so in love with this one. Can you dislike this fragrance? Tell me. Be honest. If you think somebody may dislike it, just tell me. But it's fresh, but still a tiny bit Oriental.
Yeah.
Is it? Can you smell the Oriental?
I wouldn't call it Oriental, but I know what you mean. It's
Okay.
It's a very specific woodiness.
Okay.
But I think together with like this ginger opening, it just makes for the oddest fragrance that works, because it's really odd. We had a sample of this.
Don't be put off by
We fell in love with it, and then we got a bottle.
But don't be put off by the word odd. It might
Yeah.
scare some people off.
No.
It's
It's
unique.
very attractive still. It's likable. Think about ginger like in Azzaro fragrances. You've got that opening, very sparkling. But then you've got a woodiness, like a very dry woodiness. And it's juicy. It's mouth-watering. And it's super long-lasting as well. For a fresh fragrance, that's hard to do.
This smells so amazing. That was originally my fragrance of the day, so I overlaid it with now. I overdosed this fragrance. I overdosed this one.
No, it's truly amazing.
I overdosed myself in this fragrance. At least try a sample again. So I'm telling you. But you don't have to be shy. You can go for a bottle, and you're not gonna regret it. If just buy yourself a bottle and you thank me later. That's how I'll put it.
And you can try to use my code. I don't know if it still works, but on Max Aroma, Monica 15 gave you 15% off and got you like a sample set for free added to the checkout. I don't know if it still works, but try it out because maybe it still does.
That's a good deal.
Yeah.
But even if not, they do have it on Max Aroma, so we leave you links below. Anyway, and that's it from me. Give me a like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe for more videos from Monica, not only from me.
Let us know number 1 favorite fragrance in your collection at the moment in the comments down below, and we'll see you later.